top of the AM, and it literally is top of the AM. It's like 11:01. Been up all morning. I had a couple car details to do. Side hustle, one of them that I actually do full time. But anyway, I wanted to make some more videos for the people that don't read, and of course it's gonna come off like I'm clowning, but I'm really not. Like, sometimes when I say things, it just comes out that way, and that's the way it comes out. But I need to start making more vlogs for people dealing with grief that don't read. That's not gonna pick up a book. That's not gonna go online to read, to do research or anything like that. Especially from urban areas. That's mainly, I mean, you get where I'm going. But anyway, again, it's no joke or no BS, anything like that. But I mean, grieving is real. You go through a lot of different emotions, situations through the year and some change, 2 years and some change, excuse me. I've learned a lot of one of the emotions that I've dealt with, and I'm not gonna say I overcame it, but it's one of them emotions that is just like, okay, you gotta keep pushing. Like, who's gonna come save you and comfort you in this? You can only do it yourself, or you just gotta keep on pushing. And that was getting up. At the end of the day, life's still gonna move on. People, like, not everybody is going to grieve with you. Not everybody knows how to grieve with you. Not everybody knows how to reach out. Not everybody knows the things to say to you. Does it give them an excuse? No. Does it give you an excuse, a certain way to act or behave towards people? No. But that was one of those things that used to, like, I used to beat myself up over that. Like, ain't nobody gonna check on me. Before I went and dealt with grieving and mourning people, all those folks that I actually used to check on, and they weren't even dealing with situations. They was actually just going through life, and I was just checking on them just to check on them, because that's the type of personality that I had. Most people are not gonna get that same, what you say, energy, vibes, whatever. You're not gonna get that back, and it sucks. It hurts, but it's one of those situations where you gotta keep on going. How did I keep on going? I have no clue. I just kept going. Like, it sounds crazy. Whatever I had to do that day, I got up and did it. Wherever I had to go that day, I got up and went. Like, that's the best example that I can actually getting up, going. That's like literally what I've been doing the past couple of years. For instance, today, I know I had a couple car details to do. I literally got up, I started meditating, I started exercising. I wrote a couple blogs like last night. I actually fell asleep writing blogs. I got up, like I said, I did what I needed to do. I meditated, made sure I stretched, pretty much did my morning routine. How did I get strength doing that? It's because when I do sleep, once my eyes are open, I don't like to just sit. I don't like to just sit there. Like, because then you have, your thoughts are idle. Your time is idle. You have all different types of time, and it's just thoughts are just going to race. That's what I've learned in my experience. So, and again, saying all this is actually helping me, because people would ask me, well, how do you do this? How do you do that? How do you continue to do this? And my answer is always, I don't know. But me actually making the vlog and explaining how I get up and just keep it pushing, I guess that's actually my answer. But I'm still about to get into some stuff, because it's definitely not easy at all. I said I had to detail a couple cars. That's literally, besides riding and exercising, because certain days I make it a point to actually force myself to exercise. I exercise every day, but I make it a point to, okay, get this workout in, so you don't feel this particular way. It all depends on how I'm grieving that evening before, or that morning, or if I get up super early. because it's times when I don't sleep at all. I have to keep on doing something, whether that's reading, writing, those things I just mentioned. Like, the sleeping pattern is real. It can mess up everything. But like I was saying, everybody else's life is going to continue to move on. My life got to continue to move on. I can't sit and be like, okay, are people going to check on me? Why didn't this person check on me? No, because realistically, before the grief, did anybody check on me? Was anybody seeing how I was doing? No. They may have wanted to see what I was doing, but actually checking to see how I was doing, there's not a lot of people as genuine that's going, I guess, give you that genuine, hey, I'm just checking on you, I'm just seeing how you doing. Like, your name shouldn't have to pop up, but have you talked to this person? Have you talked to that person for that to happen? It is what it is, but those were, you could say that was, in a way, kind of motivation. Like, at the end of the day, we all humans, we going through what we going through in this economy and everything else. Nobody's going to knock on your door and be like, hey, I'm gonna pay a bill for you. So it's like one of those things in life. I lost my dad, my grandfather, and my cousin, and I had to keep on going. Because them three gone, I realized once they left this earth, like the marks that they actually had on my life, and I learned it and keep on pushing. Seen a lot spiritually, a lot spiritually, a lot eternal. Like, I continue to do that inner work, and sometimes when we doing this inner work, this gonna sound selfish, but we are like literally focusing on ourselves, and at times we find out things about ourselves what we don't like. I'm thankful for that. It pissed me off. It made me so irritated, but I'm very thankful for that, because those triggers that I continue to find out, it's like, okay, that's helpful, because when I get into certain situations, I know how to react. I know how to handle these different situations. But yeah, with grieving, it's the projection of other people, because they will project what they would do or how they feel to you, and they may not have experienced that ever. So I'm still learning how to deal with that, because sometimes I've been wanting to tell people, and sometimes these are older people, and one thing I had to learn, like, and this actually really comes with growth. Just because you older or you younger than somebody don't mean that you know more than that person, because there's people that's younger than me that's 10 times more wiser, and there's people that I'm older than and I'm 10 times more wiser. That age is literally nothing but a number, because we all have different experiences. Like, I guaranteed a couple of experiences that I just mentioned, there's a lot of people that have not experienced that at all, and probably will not experience that at all. Some people don't experience grief or mourning at all. The first time I ever experienced that grief and that mourning, I was 6 years old. So, like, it's not new. It's just a different relationship that actually hurt, and a different way to handle it now. So it's the projections. That's pretty much it with me. It was more of projections than anything. I'm giving more updates slowly but surely. Sometimes these updates do not be easy. Sometimes they be more irritating than anything. But the goal is to keep pushing, right? I have no choice but to keep pushing. If the wind is going crazy, I do apologize. But I ain't got no more to say. Stay focused.